Hi Tom, good to see you. Well batted today. Just tell us, how difficult is it when you're batting overnight? You started innings and you've got to stop and come back this morning.
Yeah, I think it's just mentally you got to refresh and come back with a clear mindset and plans of how you're going to attack the day and make sure, yeah, as I said, you're clear with that, and maybe overnight thinking about who you're facing in the morning and any plans you've got, and just taking it out into the morning.
How difficult was it yesterday, particularly because there was rain forecast? Were you conscious of that and making sure you were there to bat again this morning?
Yeah, definitely. I think when I came together with Finch, it was about no more wickets being lost, definitely until tea. Just doing as good a job as I could for the team, which even as I was sort of not out, I was happy with it, because if you lose another wicket, then someone else has to come in, and it's tough conditions. So yeah, we were looking to sort of be both not out at tea, and then whatever happened after that, we'd just go with it.
You were very patient, Tom. Does it bother you when you face a lot of balls and you haven't scored a run? It didn't appear to.
No, I think you just got to sort of assess the conditions, and I knew it was quite a tough period with the lights on, and it was getting quite dark, and it was a good attack, so I just knew I had to be patient, and if I was not out, then I'd done my job. So.
And you say it's a good attack, the county champions from last year, and you're facing the likes of Simon Harmer and Jamie Porter as well. What was it like facing that sort of an attack?
Yeah, it's a good challenge. It's not often you get to face people of that sort of calibre and experience, so to test yourself against the best attacks, probably a good challenge and a good test, and it's something you want to do because you learn from it, and that's the best way to learn, is by facing the best bowlers. So yeah.
And a good challenge and maybe a good opportunity as well, Tom. Is that how you viewed it? Yeah,
definitely. I knew that with the conditions, with the lights, the pitch was doing a little bit as well. So I knew if I could do well there, then that stood me in good stead.
You made runs last week at Canterbury. I could tell you were really cross with yourself when you got out in the 60s. Did that sort of give you more motivation when you've made a score and you feel you can make another one?
Yeah, definitely. I guess it just proves if you're good enough to get sort of to the 60 mark, then you can go on and get hundreds. I think that was just mental application, choosing the right time to attack and defend. I was really frustrated because I thought me and Brownie had the game in a good position, and we could have really pushed on and got a big score, sort of 500 plus. So that was the most frustrating thing.
And last week as well, sorry to go back to last week, but you know, Jordan Cox getting that big double 100. I saw you speak to him after the first day. Does that as well give you a huge incentive in this competition?
Yeah, Jordan's a good mate of mine, and we played a lot of cricket together, and to see him scoring runs was sort of exciting for me, because I know we played together, and it shows me that I can probably do the same if he can. And I think the difference was that once he got past 50, he was ruthless and didn't give any chances away, and he was fantastic for his 200.
It's the first time a lot of Sussex supporters would have heard you speak. Tom, just tell us a little bit about your journey to this stage. I know you're a Sussex lad.
Yeah, grown up in Horsham, always played there, through the youth there, and I joined here fairly early. I think I was 8 when I came into the Sussex setup, and been through the academy and played my second team cricket. So I've always been around Sussex, and I love coming through the academy and breaking into the team. Yeah,
and how important in this competition? You know, Jason Gillespie wants to give younger players a chance. How much does that in some way relieve the pressure that you're going to get several opportunities in this competition?
Yeah, I think it's key for a young player, if you know you're going to get sort of however many games there are left, if he believes in you and backs you all the way to play all those games, and gives you a lot of trust just to go out there and play with a bit more freedom and trust your game and enjoy yourself, because you don't have the pressure. As a young player, you might beat yourself up if you get a low score, but I think Dizzy's been really good, and he says he backs us all the way, and it's a young group, so yeah, really excited.
What's it like playing behind closed doors as well? I guess normally you might have your family here watching, or they might have been down at Canterbury or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, you sort of get the support when you hit a 4 or whatever, but I think when you're out there and you're in the battle, you don't notice it too much. You're sort of focusing on the next ball, which you do with the crowd anyway, so it's not too different.